Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Dalek 451, the new Dalek Emperor. How are you all doing out there tonight? Uh, it's good to be back. It's been a while since I've did anything on my channel at all, and well, but this is a live stream I absolutely had to do after the the incredible day I've had today because because as the title of this stream says, I went to see the Super Mario Brothers movie, and I wanted to share my thoughts with you with all of you on what I thought of the movie, and honestly, let me just get this right off the bat. Oh wow. I This movie was amazing, in my opinion. It was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. I haven't had that much fun at the cinema for such a long time. It has been so long since I last saw a brand new movie which I had this much fun watching. Well, that's the general thing out of the way, and I've got my first guest in the chat for tonight. Hello to Hakeem. Good to see you. So Hakeem, have you seen the Super Mario Brothers movie? Because I hope you have, because wow, it is, again, I was absolutely blown away by this movie. I had such a good time. But anyway, I really okay, to start things off. I liked the whole. I liked how it started. I liked Oh, Hakeem, glad you liked the movie. The last movie I enjoyed so much was Puss in Boots. Oh, you mean the new what's it called again? The last wish or something like that. Yeah, I mean, if I'm honest, I haven't. Means now I haven't seen it, but don't care about spoilers. Okay, well, if I gotta say, I haven't seen the Puss in Boots movie, and quite frankly, I don't really fancy seeing it because well, I got tired of Shrek a long time ago, and I know and I know it's technically it's a spin-off of Shrek. It's Puss in Boots' movie, not technically it's his movie, not Shrek's, but it's still part of the Shrek franchise. And honestly, I just don't know why Shrek's still going. Because I mean, I thought with Shrek's own last movie, I thought the franchise was over. I thought that was done. So why are they making another one? I mean, I know a lot of people say it's good. I've heard a lot of people say it's really, really good, but I honestly don't really care. That you're not a Shrek fan, but man, that movie was so good. Well, if you enjoyed it, Hakeem, fine. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the Super Mario Brothers movie, which, as I said, I went to the cinema today. I went to see it, and anyway, I should probably start at the beginning. It starts out with straight away with Bowser, with Bowser attacking the this kingdom of penguins. What looked of it? That's what it looked like. And then Oh man, let me tell you, right from the start, this movie had me laughing. So I mean, there's this one moment in it where where we get introduced to Bowser, we get introduced to his army, and we see them, and then he advances toward this icy castle, and these little I don't know what they're called, these little penguin creatures. And hey, hey, Rod Thunderheart, good to see you. Yeah, thanks for dropping in, man. Yeah, shame. Yeah, big shame about what happened with Doomcock, about that that arch villain stream having to be cancelled. That was a real shame. I was really looking forward to doing a quick chat about the movie, about the Super Mario Brothers movie over there before coming over here to do a proper talk about it. And you can probably pop in later. That's great, Rod. I'll hope to see you soon, my friend. So anyway, as I was saying, there's this whole bit where we see Bowser and his army approach these I honestly don't know what they're called. I mean, these penguins, they get all really, they start looking all really tough, and so like they're not going down without a fight, and then they start they start throwing and catapulting snowballs at Bowser and his army, and it's just and then the camera just cuts back, and it's like they're firing a pea shooter at him, and it's doing absolutely nothing. That cracked me up. That really made me laugh. and then there's this whole then Bowser just shoots a pillar of flame from his mouth, and melts the castle, and the penguins are all captured, and then we start getting introduced to introduction to Mario and Luigi with this really funny like commercial they did for their plumbing business, and they really emphasize the point that they're if you want hire cheap plumbers, hire us. We'll work cheap. So we see that playing on the TV, and then we cut to this like Italian restaurant where we see Mario and Luigi, and they're discussing how well the commercial went, and they're asking each other, are the accents too much? and then we get some like really fun cameos. I think there was a cameo from this guy who's like the original voice of Mario. Yeah, that was saying his classic lines like "Here we go" and all that. Let's go. That was cool. And one thing that was confused me, they had this big, obviously way more successful plumber guy who was obviously a bit of a bully to Mario. Who he puts him down, he ridicules him about about how he's a loser, how he's a failure, and like he's like, yeah, he was in it. It's I mean, if I didn't actually, I actually knew that beforehand, before I went and saw the film. But yeah, to know that he was in there, even though he wasn't actually voicing Mario, I mean that was really cool. I'm really glad they did that. What happened then? And then after the whole thing with this other plumber guy, big plumbing guy who's, I think it said like Mario and Luigi used to work for this guy, but they quit to start their own business, and now everyone's just ridiculing them for like their ridiculous Italian plumber gimmick. And then they go to like and then we cut to, and then after that I think we cut to their we see Mario and Luigi's family, and it's a big family. We see their parents, we see their I think it's like their grandfather, or like uncles and cousins or something like that. It's this whole big mustachioed Italian American family. It's really funny. And yeah, his dad's putting him down. The rest of his family's putting him down, and then after that, Mario just leaves the table. He leaves the table and walks out of the room. Goes to his room, and then one cool little thing. We actually see Mario in his room playing on an original Nintendo Entertainment System, on an old NES. That was cool. And then Luigi comes in to try and make Mario feel better, and I gotta say the genuine, heartfelt, brotherly heartfelt connection between Mario and Luigi, these two brothers. It's really heartwarming. It's really nice and wholesome to see. That was great. And then and then Mario sees hello. BK Dan, good to see you. Hey, Dalek21, and I know I've been mean forever, but I'm actually watching another live stream right now. Sorry, but another live stream? Oh, that sucks, Dan. Whose live stream are you watching? You couldn't come and watch mine. I guess I'm probably not going to get any guests on for this one. Never mind. Even though I decided to do something I already decided I wasn't going to do anymore. I made it open panel. I put the link in the chat. So, oh well. Anyway, where was I? It's about. Are you serious, Dan? You're watching a live stream about that piece of garbage, while I'm here talking about something genuinely worth talking about. Well, thanks for nothing. And anyway, where was I? Anyway, okay. After Luigi comes in, and they have a little moment where Mario is like saying things like, I'm tired of being," he says something like, "I'm tired of feeling so small. I'm tired of everyone putting me down." And and Luigi says, Luigi's doing his best to cheer him up, and then and then then Mario sees like he sees a news report on the TV about this huge this big pipe leak in the middle of Brooklyn, and then and it says, and then the news reporter says something like, who's gonna save Brooklyn, and Mark's like, save Brooklyn. Sorry, I haven't seen Mario yet. I'll catch you on replay. You on tomorrow. Will I be streaming tomorrow? I don't know, Dan. I might be. This is something I always worry about when it comes to doing my streams. Am I streaming over someone else? But of course, with YouTube, that's impossible it's impossible to avoid streaming over anyone else. But anyway, damn it. And you'll def hop in. Yeah, I'll def hop in if you are anytime in next few days. Okay, Dan. Have you seen the first Mario movie, and was this better? Oh, damn it. You mean if I seen that god awful movie from the 90s, Hakeem? No, I haven't seen it, and from what I've heard about it, I don't want to see it because it sounds like absolute garbage. No, I don't think I'll be seeing it. So where was I? Oh yeah, I was talking about this moment when you love that movie, but I understand. You love it, do you? Why do you love it? And since we're talking about Mario, here's a question for everybody in the chat. What have you played any of the Super Mario games, and which ones have you played? I mean, I've played quite a few. Over the years, I've played quite a few Mario games. I think I had New Super Mario Brothers on Nintendo on Nintendo DS. I had New Super Mario Brothers 2. I had and then eventually when I tracked down and played the original Super Mario Brothers game once or twice. It's just a fun movie. I really like Super Mario 2. Okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, I've also played. Yeah. Wait. I've also played a bit of Super Mario Brothers 3, which I Yeah, I downloaded it onto my old 3DS off. And then when I got my Nintendo Switch, I got the very first game I bought for the Switch was Mario Odyssey, and oh man, that is such a good game. You think that's the one when Mario gets a foxtail and shoots fireballs? Yeah, well, Mario's been doing that for many years. There's a lot of games where you can do that. And I want to welcome my first guest for the stream. Hello, Moises. How you doing?
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
I've actually changed my analysis.
What do you mean you've changed your analysis?
Oh no, not the analysis. My alias.
Oh, alias.
Guess what it is?
Wait, what do you mean? What? You're confusing me, Moises.
So you know those? Remember that I actually call myself the Brony Bachelor?
The what?
Well, take a look again.
Wait, do I have to? Well, it still says. Well, it still says on your thing. It still says Moises Munguia.
Oh yeah, but guess what I am?
Wait a minute. Is this on Discord?
Well, no.
Okay. Oh my god. Look, Moises, you're really confusing me.
I actually changed my. I actually have my nickname as the Kentucky Fried Brony.
What? You didn't.
That was a joke I actually came up with.
The Kentucky Fried Brony.
Instead of KFC, it's KFB.
Yeah.
I'm figure looking good.
You are with a name like that.
Or in the Chinese version, I might as well just eat my fingers off.
What? Oh.
That's actually a joke there, but there's actually this mistranslation for the Chinese version of KFC. Instead of saying figure looking good, it's eat your fingers off. That just literally happened.
Seriously?
Yep.
I never knew that.
Yeah, KFC did a mistranslation on their Chinese branch.
Oh man, Moises. Okay, Hakim says hello to you, Moises, and
Hello,
he says hello, moist.
Moist.
And we're making him laugh.
Yep. I'm now the Kentucky Fried Brony.
Well, anyway. Hakim says, I bet you use that line with the ladies.
Maybe. So I hear we're talking about the Mario film.
Well, of course we are, because since I've now been to see it.
Yep, with encouragement and also some bribery with your, well, you know what.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, hold on.
What was that?
I'm actually in a Discord call with Ace while doing the stream at the same time.
Wait. You're in a Discord call.
Chatting with him.
Yeah, I guess
him to be confused.
Yeah, I know.
Can you tell can you tell Ace that I can actually hear him and he's going out live on YouTube right now?
Well,
He's
well, I don't need to because, well, Ace has given me some focus to do. To well, I don't need to because Ace has given me focus to do the stream, and he's now off of the call.
okay. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I think we need to get back on topic.
So I did hear the Mario movie's really good.
Well, you've seen it, haven't you?
Yep, I have.
Well, it's great. Yeah, right. It's great to have someone on who's also seen it. So,
Yeah.
So what was your favorite part of the movie?
Well, I don't know, but if I'm actually going to guess, it's actually Now that I thought about it, I did not know.
How can you not know it?
Yeah. Maybe Seth Rogen getting his ass handed by a cat.
Oh, that's right. That's right. All right, yeah, Seth Rogen was the voice of Donkey Kong, right?
Yeah, and he didn't do his job, so I'm guessing he actually gets deserved having Chris Pratt having get beat up by Chris Pratt dressing up as a cat.
How fitting! Now that I think about, oh man, that battle was cool enough already. Mario versus Donkey Kong, his original enemy in the that was really cool, and now I realize it's not even more fitting because Mario was voiced by Chris Pratt
and Seth Rogen.
And Donkey Kong was voiced by Seth Rogen. That is, and Mario kicks his ass. That is so fitting.
Yep, and also symbolizes how the counterculture can defeat the elites. Also,
I suppose so. Hakeem asks who did Jack Black play? Jack Black was Bowser. Hakeem,
yep,
he played Bowser.
Or King Koopa if they actually saw the shows.
You mean the games?
Well, not really. The old cartoon shows.
We're not talking about. Was he called King? Wait, he was called King Koopa in the old animated show.
Well, he was actually called King Koopa.
I just said. Right.
I mean, like, I did watch the old animated show myself back when I was little, and from during my life, he is actually known as King Koopa instead of Bowser.
Well, for me, I never knew him as Cooper, as King Koopa. For me, he was always
Koopa,
Bowser,
not Cooper.
Coop. I said Koopa. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. But anyways, so you've actually known him as Bowser all your life.
I've always known him as Bowser. Yeah, because for me, that's what he was always called in the games.
Yeah, I'm actually guessing that both the show and the games had the differences.
Well, of course. But look, as you both know, in the movie, in the games, and in this movie, he's called Bowser.
I know.
And I think it's about damn time they got. I have to say, it's about damn time they got. They did a Mario movie where they got Mario right.
Yeah, not to mention the disaster that's actually the 1990 whatever film.
Yeah, apparently Hakeem likes that movie. I don't know why, but he likes it.
Don't know why, especially not to mention that the actor who played as Luigi in that in that film hated the new Mario film.
Oh yeah, that was that whole mess with that guy who's pissed off because Mario wasn't voiced by an actual Italian or some shit. He just like, it's obvious that guy, as I've heard, that guy just wanted attention because he's like been out of the public spotlight for years, and
For a good reason.
He's just bitching for the sake of bitching. That's all.
Yeah, he's actually bitching and moaning about the Mario film. Just wants attention.
Exactly. Forget that guy. He's a loser.
Yeah, another loser.
Yeah, well, but and I also, and speaking of Jack Black, I think Hakeem says, I knew both names, but Bowser more. Yeah, because I think most people. I would say most people would definitely know he was called Bowser more than King, whatever the other name was, King Koopa.
King Koopa. There, you got right.
But yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, speaking of Jack Black, one thing I gotta say that that was one thing that was in this movie, which I didn't expect at all, was Bowser sings.
Yeah. Yeah. And not to mention that his singing album, Peaches, is getting a lot of attention.
I know. I actually heard from somewhere that song is it could potentially could get nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah. Although I actually did some jokes while watching the movie, especially that one time where the wizard just got his fingers on the closed piano, and then when where Bowser just said that Paige was actually his teacher, and I just said,
oh yeah, the bit of the piano, right?
Yeah, and I just said, believe me, I've been there, which is actually a reference to Kung Fu Panda on how Po gets a lot of pain, and knowingly how Jack Black played as Po.
Oh yeah, right. He was Po in the Kung Fu Panda movies as well.
Oh, of course.
He gets around a lot, Jack Black.
Of course. So yeah. So what else do you want to talk about while watching the Mario film?
Okay. Before you showed up, I was trying to like go through the. No, before I go on, I've got to say that I really liked that song. That peaches, 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 peaches. That was good.
Yep. Yeah, it's actually really good. I'm supposed to listen to that song.
But anyway, as before you came on, I was trying to go through basically the plot of the movie. Trying to go through. Hakeem says, "Yeah, lol, yeah, it's catchy." And then Oh no! And then he also says the '90s Mario is top tier. Fight me, Brony. Joking.
Yeah. Although the '90s version is actually worse, but I had no interest in putting a cope and seethe on it, unlike turning red.
Let's not talk about that, please, because
Agreed.
because
But
I mean,
anyways,
also, I mean, actually, there's something else I need to mention. Before the movie actually started, once I got into the into the cinema, and actually I was making up to take, and I'd taken my seat, which fun enough, I was actually able to get a seat at the back top row of the cinema in the very middle. Yeah, right at the back, right at the top, and right in the middle. So
all right.
So I had the best view.
All right. I usually go on the back. That way I can actually see the film from up there.
Yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to go as personally. I like to try and go as far up as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Dan's back. I'm back, Dalek. I'll stay with this to you now. Sorry about a couple ago. It's fine, Dan.
Yeah. Also, welcome back, Dan. So you're going to say about the plot about the Mario film.
Well, that's the point of this stream. That's why I'm here doing this. And Hakeem says, I go in the middle, not too close to the screen. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I agree. So, anyways, let's get on to it.
Seems he's making it. It's funny. It seems like he's at least making an attempt to do to salvage something with that stream after all. But sorry. I was just looking at just checking on something else.
All right.
And anyway, yeah, I was going through the plot of the movie from the start.
So, what can you tell me about the plot of the film?
Well, I've just gotten to the part where Mario was in his bedroom playing on he was literally playing on an original old style NES.
So he plays old games then.
Well, old Nintendo games, naturally. And he was playing on the original Nintendo console, the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Yep, the good old NES. Well, I could just play NES games from my phone with the emulator, but
yeah, I know some people can do that. Yeah. But I think I tried. I think I tried. I tried getting an emulator to work once, but I couldn't get it to work no matter what I did. I was trying to play this really old game that I hadn't played for donkey's years. It was an old PC game, or at least it was an old game that was released on, I think it was on PC back in the day, and I think it was also released on Dreamcast. That's how old it is. And yeah, it's this really old submarine piloting game. It was called, I think it was called Deep Fighter. It was like, and here's the thing. And I played this game many years ago because when I used to go to my grandparents' house, my granddad used to have this old PC up in the room when me and my brother would sleep during times I went to stay over there, and sometimes I would go on this old PC, and for some reason on this old PC there was actually a demo for the version of this game, which had like the first few missions of the full game. So, and I played through that countless times. I don't know how many times I played through it, but I played through it a lot of times. And I thought, and now just not that long, then years later, I finally thought, hey, what about that old submarine game? Dan Beacon says, as I said, I haven't seen it yet. I'll get you guys' reactions as thoughts ahead of time. I'm going Tuesday night myself. Oh, good. You are going to see it. That's good, Dan. I'm very pleased to hear that. Yes. Go
Tuesday night.
He's going to see it Tuesday night. That's very good to hear, Dan. Yeah, go see this film. I can't recommend it enough. And speak of the devil. Hey, Dan.
How you doing?
Hello, old man. How are you?
I get older in less than a month. So yeah. In less than a month, I get even older. Oh, I can tell you how old I am. I think I told you once already, but yeah, I'm gonna be even older.
I think I'll put you up here so we can see you better.
Okay.
So, how are you?
How you doing, Dan?
Thank you for asking. Yeah, all we were doing on the other stream was hate bashing, and I don't like hate bashing. If you put up a stream to review something, don't hate bash it.
Yeah.
Seriously. If you hate bash it, fine, but don't put up a stream just to hate bash it. Nah.
That's I can get tired of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So about Mario.
Thankfully, this review isn't bashing this film at all because as I've been saying,
it's actually praising.
I'm praising this film because of how good it is.
Okay.
Yep, I agree on that.
What about the one compared to the one in the 90s? Did you see it?
Not again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just miss that?
And Hakeem, I had a bit of I had a little bit of an argument with Hakeem about that in the chat because apparently he likes that film, and I was saying to him, I won't bother watching this film because it's absolute garbage. What I've heard.
See the film? Yeah, not a million years.
Okay. Because I saw the one from the 90s. I saw the one from the 90s. I wonder how it compared. So,
right.
Well, I'm sorry.
Anyway.
You continue. I'm here to watch and listen. As I said, get you guys' point of view before I go see it myself on Tuesday.
Okay. I can safely say I thoroughly recommend you go and see it. It's a
Okay.
brilliant, it's a fantastic movie, and you will have a lot of fun with it. I guarantee.
Okay.
Yeah, but although the Mario film doesn't even have some kind of Shakespeare story or
Okay.
any deeper meaning, it's actually just there for fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. It is fun. Yeah, it's pure fun from start to finish. The plot's really, it's not that deep, but but it, but if you just want a good time, this is your movie.
Yeah, my sister's gonna come down and pick me up with her son, my nephew, and we're gonna go together. So yeah, 3 of us.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. She's driving down here, which is about, say, 30, 35 minutes away, and go to my local theater, and yeah.
Well, good to hear. Because
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I went anyway.
He's 11. Hopefully his blast. He's
Anyway,
11.
as I
Sorry.
oh, he's a little kid.
11, yeah.
Well, if he's that young, I think he'll love this film.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, does he? I don't know. Does he play Mario? Does he play the Mario games?
He saw the trailer, he instantly was like, oh my god, oh my god. So yeah. Yeah.
I guess that answers that. He's obviously
And
a
then he was
fan.
like, and then he was like, Star-Lord does that voice? Yeah. Yeah.
Star Lord.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Chris Pratt, right?
Yeah. He said, Star-Lord does that voice? Yeah. Yeah. Because he likes the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, so.
All right, yeah. Well, I never.
That's one of his faves.
Well,
So,
I
yeah.
never saw Guardians of the Galaxy because I lost interest in Marvel long before that film
I
came
did.
out.
I
You
did
two
watch
have seen a
Guardians
lot.
of the Galaxy.
You two have seen a lot more of the Guardians, got a lot more of the Marvel than he has. He's seen like 4 movies of the Marvel movies, so yeah.
Well, I did see Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Okay, what did you think of it?
Well, it's actually all right, I guess.
Well, anyway, get back to the plot, please. Get back to the plot.
All right. The plot of the Mario film. Take it deep bite.
Right, because I think I actually went off on we actually got off on quite a long tangent away from the plot of the movie. Anyway,
Yeah, sorry. Last 5 minutes was me. Sorry.
anyway, as I was saying, I was at this scene in Mario's bedroom and with him and with he's feeling really sad because everybody, even his family, is like telling him basically putting him down, telling him he's a failure. It's like, why did you? It's like you're stupid. We're trying to start your own business instead of keeping us. I mean, his dad literally says to him, "Why did you? You're stupid for starting your own business instead of keeping a steady job." And Luigi comes in and tries to cheer him up, and then they see this news story on the TV and about this huge pipe burst that happened in the middle of it's like somewhere in the middle of Brooklyn. And at one point it says something like who's gonna save Brooklyn? And I was like, save Brooklyn, that's it. And then so they go. So while the so-called professionals are trying to deal with this massive pipe leak, that the Mario and Luigi spring into action, and they go out to their little little plump little van out front, and they try and they they try and start it, and it splutters and stop and doesn't start. It splutters but anyway, they eventually get there, and then they, you know, they you know, they're gonna try and fix the problem themselves, and then they go down into they go underground to try and stop this huge water leak, and then oh, look who just popped up in the chat. Hello to Raquel SSG 2211. Good to see you.
Well, hello there, Raquel.
And hello, just stopping
Hello,
by
Raquel.
stopping on by, saying hello. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you, Raquel. I think we're doing good. Anyway, so they find the source of the leak. They try and stop it, but things don't go quite as planned, and they end up being quite literally washed away and down to this
abandoned section of the sewer system.
Yeah, it's like they end up deep underground in this abandoned part of the sewer system, which is it's huge and really deep, and so they start searching around, and then they find a pipe, which is unlike all the other pipes, it's actually it's one of the
huge green.
Yeah, but it's huge and green. It's one of the pipes from the games.
Yeah, even a human can actually fit in there.
And Luigi disappears, and then what? Oh, Rod Thunderheart's back. Wait, was he here? Oh, yeah, he was here earlier. Hey, Doomcock got his live stream up, Arch Villain Stream. Really? I thought he wasn't. I thought he wasn't doing it. I thought he. Okay. Well, that's just great.
Never mind about that. Just keep doing the review.
Now I'm a bit stuck. Do I keep going with this, or do I head over? Should I head over there? Because initially the plan was that when I saw he was doing an Arch Villain stream, I was gonna go and join that, and then for a little bit, and then you know do my thing here.
Well, and what about that review?
Yeah, I may as well. I've already started. I may as well keep going.
Yeah.
So where was I? Anyway, yeah. Luigi disappears. Mara's looking for him, and then he starts, and then he actually gets sucked down this green pipe, and it's a really, and you know, it's this really wild ride, and then this really big thing happens where he catches up with Luigi, and then they get separated, where Luigi gets sent down the wrong tube, and he goes to the what's called the Dark Lands, and Mario, of course, ends up in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yep.
And that's when, and then which I gotta say, the Mushroom Kingdom looks spectacular. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
then and then once he gets to the Mushroom Kingdom, who does he first meet? He first meet. Oh wait, there's one thing I forgot to mention. Ironically, considering a lot of the stuff to do with Mario is all about is to do with with mushrooms. Mario actually hates mushrooms in this movie.
Yeah, ironic.
That is ironic.
Because there's something I didn't mention about the scene with him and his family. They're all having they're set at the table. They're all having dinner and Mario's they're having mushrooms and it's like Mario's like, oh, mushrooms, and then his dad's like who doesn't love mushrooms?
Yeah, I'm actually on board with Mario on this one because I do not like mushrooms. Not even in my pizza, not even my spaghetti, not on anything.
I agree. I can't stand mushrooms. I think they're disgusting.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So that's established pretty quick. Mario ironically hates mushrooms.
And yet he just ended up in the field of mushrooms. Good thing he's not even in the mushroom world.
He's ended up in the Mushroom Kingdom, and also he's going to be eating a lot of mushrooms to get to power himself up.
Of course, he did not end up in the mushroom world that Dr. Eggman is stuck in.
Sorry, I gotta write something down real quick before I forget it.
Oh, go ahead, Dan. What was I? Oh yeah, right. So Mario ends up in the Mushroom Kingdom and he's taking it all in, and then who's the first character he meets from the Mushroom Kingdom? He meets Toad. And I gotta say, Toad. He's okay, but he's not that. He's not real. He's not like a really bad, really annoying or anything. But he's just there for the whole movie, and he's not that interesting. He's just there.
Okay.
So Toad, Mario asked Toad where he is, says he's in the Mushroom Kingdom, and he's like, oh great, mushrooms. and then he explains about what happened, about wanting to rescue Luigi, and Toad explains about Bowser, and then he says if you want to rescue your brother, well, there's only one person to tell you. I'm going to take you to see the princess. So Toad takes Mario to go off to see Princess Peach. and again, the world of the Mushroom Kingdom is such a fun, interesting looking place where there's references to the Mario games everywhere. It is so fun to see them all.
Awesome.
And especially once he just this is one moment where Mario he literally gets lost in all these this network of travel pipes, and it's just hilarious.
Yeah, over there, over there, over here, over there, over here, over there, and there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's so many. There's just so many of these pipes. And wow, there's a new. I just noticed in the chats. Hello to Jedi Bill 797. Good to see you.
Oh, hey, Jedi Bill.
Yeah, that's a surprise seeing you Seeing Jedi Bill of all people in my chat? I never thought I'd see him here. So Bill, have you seen? Since you're here, have you seen the Super Mario Brothers movie, and what do you think?
Hey, Dalek?
Oh, you just sent me something, Dan?
Yes, that I think you should show during this.
You think I should show whatever this
Yes.
is? Oh,
Take a look at it so you understand.
okay, hang on. This the
Two pictures, yeah. Two pictures, yeah.
The voice cast for the movie.
Yeah, that way people know who you're talking about. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Let's hang on. I'll just
try to help you out here, dude. You know what I mean?
Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. I'll just try. I'll just yeah. Let's just get this
I don't know
in
if you
here.
can combine the two or not, but I couldn't get them on one screen. Sorry.
Looks like both. Well, it looks like they're both the same.
Are they? Oh my god! I hope not. Oh
Yeah.
my god! I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah. Sorry to break this down, but they're both. They're both the same.
Oh my god! I'm sorry.
But still, let's just show this here. Yeah, I wish I could zoom it in a bit.
So, what you doing there, Dal?
So
Okay, that's the other half. Sorry. Sorry. That's the other half.
Jessica DeKiko is Mario's mom. No, that's right. Well, I knew he voiced Donkey Kong.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Minville is Cooper General. All right. Well, anyway.
I said you know the top half just now. Yep.
Right.
Well,
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Chris. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Chris Pratt is Mario. Charlie Day is Luigi. I don't know whoever that.
So Dal. So Jedi Bill has answered your question. He says that he has not seen the Mario film yet.
Oh right. He says hello to Dan. Hello to you too, Dan. Get out of the way. Stupid Discord notifications.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, Dan. Anyway.
I was trying to help you up by sending you the pictures of the cast. Sorry.
It's all no. It's all right. It's not just you. It's just Discord. Sending me notifications sending me notifications on my computer to my on my laptop.
I've already sent in a notification on your private message.
He says anyway. Jed Bill says I'm way cool. Thank you, Jed. Thank you, Bill. No, I have not seen the new Super Mario Brothers movie yet. Okay, well, if you don't, if you don't want spoilers for it, Jedi Bill, I suggest you leave now.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet, Jedi Bill, but
yeah,
I haven't seen it yet either, Jedi Bill.
And also
Sorry.
plan a day where we're going to go see it.
Yeah, I'm going myself on Tuesday, Jedi Bill, with my sister and my nephew. But I want to get their point of view first.
Anyway, what was I? Shall I get rid of the? Shall I get rid of the? Shall I get rid of the banner? Shall I get rid of this?
Yep. Here. Yep. Yep, here's my analysis below my name.
What's it say?
And what is it? Hang on a second. Oh, no wonder I couldn't. That's why I couldn't.
Oh,
No wonder I couldn't
Oh.
see it, Moises, because I had the banner up. It wasn't showing our names. So and
That's
that's why I couldn't
That's
see
funny.
it.
that's funny.
Yep, yep, I'm the Kentucky Fried Brownie.
I made a mistake when typing mine too. I made a mistake when typing mine.
So anyway, shall I keep this up, or should I just not bother with it?
Just do the review. We're just getting to the good part.
All right. Anyway, yeah, I'm not really here to talk about too much about who was in the film. I'm talking about the movie itself. But
Okay.
We can mention who was in the movie. I was saying earlier, Jack Black is Bowser, and then that song he sang. I really like that. And he did a good. I'll definitely say I think he definitely did a good job as Bowser.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So anyways, now that Mario has actually escaped from the multiple tunnels of pipes and ended up in the castle finally.
Yeah. We have this whole we have this whole montage of him traveling going through the Mushroom Kingdom and going with all the what are they called? They're just called the Toads. The little mushroom people of the Mushroom Kingdom. Are they called they called Toads? I think they're called Toads.
I mean, like Toad was called Toad.
Well, anyway. Yeah. He takes Mario to the palace and gets this hilarious moment of getting past the guards and then we finally meet Princess Peach, and they're having this big emergency meeting about Bowser attacking the kingdom,
and how he has the star that would eventually kill off millions.
Oh, that's right. That's right. At the beginning, that's what Bowser was doing at the beginning. I forgot to mention that Bowser was searching for the superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like the most powerful power up from the games. It's like you get this star and Mario becomes literally and completely invincible for a short time.
Yep, and Bowser's gonna use it just so he can just marry Peach. And if Peach rejects,
his whole plan is not. He doesn't want to capture Peach. He wants to marry her.
Yeah, and if she rejects,
yeah. And you think
into the volcano she goes.
Yeah.
If she rejects,
you think he'll just wipe out the Mushroom Kingdom if she rejects him.
Yeah.
And he thinks stealing the superstar will get Peach will make Peach want to marry him. Anyway, while that's going on with Mario, I think at one point we actually cut to what's going on with Luigi is like he finds himself lost in the dark lands, and he's and a lot of people I've heard people refer to it like Luigi's Mansion.
Which would come up eventually in the future.
Oh, a movie! Oh, I bet a movie based on that would be fun. Luigi's Mansion.
Yep.
Sorry.
Is that TV background noises?
The. I'm trying to find the answer. Well, actually, no. That's actually just that. That's actually just my sister's boyfriend and also his friend talking in the background.
Okay. Okay.
What was I? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. Luigi is lost in the Darklands, and he's getting chased by these those what are they called? Those skeleton
skeleton zombie turtles, I guess.
Yeah, those. What are they called?
I had no idea.
Yeah, because I've seen those things in a few of the Mario games I played, and they're almost impossible. They're very hard to beat because you can't touch them, you can't blast them with fire. All you can do is jump on them, and they just collapse into a heap, and then they almost instantly reassemble themselves. They just get back up, pull themselves back together, and get up again.
Which doesn't even make sense because although you could have actually just burned down you could have actually just have to burn these skeleton zombie turtles and just cremate them.
Yeah, there's also, that's another thing. There's in the games, there's always these literal lava pits to jump across, and that's what Luigi was dealing with there.
Okay.
And that's like the only way to really beat these things is to either trick them into make them fall into the lava pit, and then or I think the actual way to beat them is not fire is to actually. I think it's to freeze them and then smash them. Do a super smash jump or something like that.
Okay. I think I first saw them in Mario 3, way back in the day.
Mario 3, yeah.
Yeah, way back in the day.
Anyway, so eventually, Luigi's being chased by these things, and he manages to escape them, but eventually he does get captured
by the Shy Guys.
The Shy Guys. Is that what they're called?
Oh yeah.
Well, he gets captured by them. He gets captured and taken to Bowser. So, and then after that, because cutting back to Mario, cutting back to Princess Peach, she's having this big meeting about Bowser, and she's saying they need to go and see go. They need to go and join forces with the Kong army to help defeat him. And that's what she's going to do. She's gonna go and see the Monkey King or whatever he's called. He's not called King? Actually called King Kong, is he?
Cranky, probably.
Nope. He's called Cranky Kong.
Cranky. Yeah.
Cranky Kong. well, Peach is gonna go and see him to get his army to help her. And as she's leaving, and then as she leaves the room, and that's when she almost quite literally bumps into Mario. And so that's how they first meet. They get after a little introduction, a bit of explanation, and then she says, "Well, noises. What is that?"
Wait, what's what?
That's people in the background.
Why is all that noise in the background?
Again, it's actually my sister's boyfriend and his friend talking.
Oh, right. Well, anyway, yeah. So yeah, Mario meets Peach, and then he says, he needs help rescuing his brother, and yeah, because obviously, it's a bit. I like they changed it up a little bit, that where he isn't going to rescue Peach, he's going to rescue his brother, which makes more sense in this because he's only just met Peach.
Right.
But anyway, Peach wants to test Mario to see if he's good enough to help her beat Bowser. So she takes him to this obstacle course, which is like a level taken straight out of one of the games. It's a really cool course. It's a really cool course made up of all sorts of all sorts of items and obstacles and pitfalls straight out of the games. It's really good. And there's even a flag at the end that you can you have to jump on the flagpole and slide down it, just like in the games. It's really cool.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. It's real nice.
So I mean, now this part of the film, as some people saying they did the usual modern thing with Peach, making her so much making her so much better than Mario, and she's showing him up because what she does is she says to Mario, watch and learn, and she absolutely flies through this course with no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, okay. And to be honest, we were actually trained to not like girl bosses since we're in this culture war.
But I mean, yeah, people are saying the movie's woke because of stuff like that, but I don't think so. Not in this case.
Yeah, it's actually there for fun, not just lecture.
No, it's because it's because in this movie at this point it makes sense because Peach, she's lived in the Mushroom Kingdom her whole life, and she's probably done this course 1,000 times. So of course she's good at it. Mario Mario has only just arrived in the Mushroom Kingdoms, and he's never done this course before. And what happens when Mario? Well, actually, no. Actually, before that, Peach does the course. She aces it, and then Mario. When it's Mario's turn, she explains about power ups, and what's the first thing? And what's the first thing? The first power up Mario gets is, of course, the famous little red mushroom.
Yeah, with
which makes him, of course, turns him into the titular Super Mario.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yep, a big, large Mario that contains super strength, super jump.
Yeah, I mean, anyone who's played literally any Mario game, you got the little red mushroom that makes Mario bigger and stronger. Everyone knows about that.
Which I have actually played the old games also.
Right. Yeah. Well, anyway, he reluctantly eats this mushroom, because he hates mushrooms. He's very reluctant. He keeps trying to put it off and making excuses until Pete just goes down the hatch and shoves it in his mouth.
Yeah. 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 Even though that this mushroom contains some super strength properties, I would still not eat it because, well, I still cannot stand mushrooms.
Yeah. I mean, with this particular special mushroom, would it taste better than a regular mushroom?
I don't think so. I never tasted a mushroom and never will.
Anyway, Mario he finally does eat the super mushroom, and he grows bigger like he does in the games, and then he goes to do the course, and he fails badly.
Yeah, and to say at least, it's actually every newcoming gamer in the nutshell. While Peach is actually
pretty much
gamer who has actually played this game a whole lot, while Mario is just a newbie who gets killed off every time.
Yeah, and again, in the context of the film, it makes sense. He's never done this before. Mario's never done this before, so of course he'll mess up. It'll take him time to master it. And Peach has been doing this her whole life, so So you can call it a girl boss moment if you want to. I don't think it is a girl boss moment.
Yeah, it actually makes sense that she actually does it better.
In the context of the film, it makes sense. So like I said, Mario he does the course and he keeps failing over and over again, and have this montage of him attempting it over and over, and then
ate a whole lot of mushrooms
until eventually we get to forcing himself to eat a whole load of mushrooms.
And after that, he just puke on it.
He does at one point, yeah.
Oh man.
But anyway, we do eventually get to a point where it seems like and now this part of the movie just made me cheer. I was cheering Mario on at this point because once he actually he starts the course, and this time he's doing it perfectly, and it's like he's getting so close here, and I'm like, yes, go on, Mario, you can do it, and until he almost makes it, but then he gets he gets eaten by a
Eaten by
he gets eaten by a plant.
yeah. Yeah, that's actually what every gamer is going through. Actually thought they're gonna make it, but then they just fucked up because they just forgot a detail.
Didn't quite clear the pipe. Yeah. Didn't quite clear the pipe. Yep. Eat you. Yep.
Yeah, he almost made it, but he didn't quite make it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have this, and then after that, he and Peach have this little talk about how well he did, and how she's been doing this. She's been doing it for years, and admittedly, she actually says tomorrow, I failed it too. Many more. I failed it too. More times than you, even more times than you did. And then Mara just goes, "You wasted the first time you did it, didn't you?" And she's like, "Yes, I did."
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Every gamer has experience, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't believe they actually. I did like, it's like, oh, they actually put that line in there with Peach actually saying she had, okay, yes, I did, I aced it the first time. Think, okay. But anyway, so yeah, that's so yeah, that was Peach's girl boss moment, if you want to call it that. But I don't really think it is. I mean, if anything, she gets a little more girl boss than that later on in the film, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, at least she didn't just go girl boss on Bowser when he first landed in the Mushroom Kingdom.
She faced him down head on, face to face when he first showed up. That was, I mean, that to me, that's just showing. That's just her being brave and defending her kingdom like she should do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is actually a good thing. You actually got to do something to protect your homeland.
Exactly. She's just trying to protect her kingdom and her people. That's all she's trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to make this very clear right now. I actually really like Peach in this film. I like Peach.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to me having some spectacle on Peach being girl boss, since we are trained to not like girl bosses. I could say she's all right.
In this, she's not a. Yeah, look, again, Peach. She's definitely very capable in this. Capable here, but she's not a. But she's not. I wouldn't say she's quite Mary Sue level capable. She's not the bestest ever. Exactly. And wow, let me just say hello to Raymond Feliciano from Raymond Feliciano, KDTV, King Dolphin TV. Hello, Raymond. How you doing tonight? Good to see you.
Hello there, King Dolphin.
Hello.
Have you seen? So Raymond, have you seen the Super Mario Brothers movie? I mean, because I know I told you last night during your stream last night that I was going to go and see the film. I'm guessing Oh, sorry. Actually, I'm guessing he probably hasn't seen it.
Oh, he says not yet.
It's not yet. Been very busy. Okay. Anyway, okay, where was I? Man, I wish
She was facing Bowser off.
Oh, wait, that actually happens. Yeah, that actually happens later in the film when she's facing Bowser.
Okay.
Anyway, anyway, long story short, Mario and eventually and even Toad, they set off on this journey to the Kong Kingdom to employ the help of the Kong army, and it's quite and meanwhile, while that journey's going on, Luigi we cut back to Bowser, and we get this great moment where he sings his little song for Pete, his song for Peach. Is that when that happened? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, I wish I'd been, I wish I'd been able to prepare a slide of a little slideshow. Like what Jill, Anti-Creative Jill does for her Star Trek streams. Wish I'd been able to prepare something like that. Because that would probably help me out a lot with this.
And I'm still the Kentucky Fried Brownie.
Yeah, you're the Kentucky Fried Brownie.
Yep.
My self-explanatory.
Although I'm actually kind of hungry, I actually don't know if I could either have Burger King or KFC.
Huh. Either won't be fitting at this point. Either won't be fitting.
Right. Anyway, where was I?
I'm here for the ride. Don't ask me.
We have this whole thing where
You had yourself a canteen?
Yeah, it's water.
Yeah,
water.
I got myself a canteen also.
I have one the same size for coffee. Sorry. It's a distraction.
oh thank God for that. I thought I thought I was I was losing internet there for a second. I thought it was gonna do the thing it sometimes does, where it kick me out of the studio.
Huh, kick you out of your own stream? Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, that's something.
Kick me out of my own stream. Exactly.
It's happened to a couple of people I've seen.
It's done that to me before.
So, anyways,
Where are you?
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, we're actually at the moment where Bowser was actually singing about peaches.
Oh, I don't believe it.
What?
Okay, all right. The internet's misbehaving. It could.
Sorry.
It could. It could. This could. The way it's going, it could crash. It could crash at any second.
Ruh-roh.
Oh God! I wonder if what if these my brothers streaming something or watching something. Anyway, I'm gonna try and keep going. Where was I?
But where Bowser sings about peace.
That's right. Yeah. Anyway, he's at his piano singing his song, and then his general comes up and informs him about informs him about Peach going to the Kong Kingdom, and and he tells him about Mario, and Bowser is he's I guess you could say he's
Jealous?
He's jealous. Yeah, he's jealous. Because his big thing is does Pete seem to like him?
Yep.
I gotta disappear for like 3 minutes, okay?
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay.
So when
So it's just us. It's just us for the moment, Moises.
of course. So anyway, so while Bowser was actually jelly about Mario traveling with Peach to the Kong Kingdom, he actually decided to interrogate Luigi.
Yes, that's right. Yes. He. Well, actually, before that, we have this whole funny moment with him and the general, whether he says come and jam with me, and they start playing on the piano this piece of music from the games. It goes
The original games.
that piece of music.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they're playing this music on the piano. I was like, oh wow, that's cool.
But when the general just spills the beans, Bowser was actually mad and decided to smash his fingers with the piano closed.
I know, that was great.
And painful. And when he actually said this is his teacher, I already made that joke where he has been there before.
Your voice has gone staticky, Moises. It's doing that thing again.
It's the result of the internet.
Is anyone still watching this stream?
Hey everyone in the chat, are you still watching?
Yeah, is anyone out there?
Got one comment.
Raymond. Oh, Raymond, you're still here. Good. Mercy.
Well,
Again,
guess
I'm
what?
still. Was it Raymond says I was booted but watching? Oh, that's weird.
So, anyways, while Bowser is actually interrogating with Luigi, well, when the Shy Guys did capture him, and was brought to Bowser.
Yeah, Luigi is brought to Bowser, and he interrogates Luigi about Mario, and he does it in a really cruel way. He rips off part of Luigi's beard. Sorry, mustache. Not beard, mustache. Sorry, mustache.
Which does kind of sound real painful.
Oh, trust me. Yeah, that would be very painful.
Painful as ripping off a Band-Aid.
Ouch.
That's a new torture method.
I'd have thought Potato Revin would have shown up by now.
Where is the potato anyway?
Anyway, what was I? Yeah. Bowser. Yeah, he interrogates Luigi and about Mario, can spill the beans, everything about Mario, and then he throws him in this hanging cage over a lava pit where the penguins are from the beginning are, and then we have quite possibly possibly one of the weirdest characters in the movie. We have this little what even is he? This little talking blue star thing.
I don't know, but I think it's actually called a Luma or whatever. Just call it a blue talking star. It makes it easy.
But anyway, this little guy is just the weirdest little thing in the film. He's because he sounds so. He's always got a smile. His voice sounds so innocent, and yet the things he's saying are so dark.
Yeah, how he wants to die, and how there's fresh meat in the grinder, and not to mention how the only sweet release from this prison is death.
The only release is the sweet. The only way out is the sweet release of death, or whatever he says. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where Luigi ends up for the rest of the film.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and although during Luigi's capture, we actually just got a flashback to Luigi and Mario in their younger days.
Oh yeah, that's right. We get little kitty Mario and little mini Luigi. Aww. Yeah, we have this whole thing where there's a bully picking on Luigi, and then Mario comes in and sees off the bully, and it's a really sweet, heartfelt thing. It was like, oh, these two it's like this is like the kind of one of the best things in this. Yeah, one of the best things in this film is just the brotherly bond between Mario and Luigi. It's so sweet and so wholesome. I love that. I love that.
Yeah. Well, a brotherly bond. Well, a brotherly bond that I just did not experience, sadly. But anyways,
And
moving on to another thing.
I didn't. I'm not exactly. Well, I didn't experience it either because whenever talk about my brother, he's not. I barely have a bond with him at all. He's the bane of my existence.
Of course. And yet, I never experienced it either because, well, my brother's no longer with me.
Well, I don't know whether I feel sorry for you or not there.
Yeah. But anyways, moving on.
Anyway, moving on. Yeah. So yeah, cutting back to Mario and Peach and Toad. They're off on their grand adventure to the Kong Kingdom.
Yeah, we did got some references, and we did got some Easter eggs along the way.
We did, yeah.
Okay, it's back. Sorry.
Yep. Welcome back, Dan.
Yeah. At this time of day, the light comes in just the wrong angle and blinds out my camera. I don't want to, you know what I mean?
Oh dear.
Yeah, so I just have a camera off during this time of day. It's right as the sun's setting too, so yeah.
Okay, well.
I mean, we did got some Easter eggs along the way from the journey that Mario, Peach, and Toad just took.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just about to get into like this whole thing with Mario, Peach, and Toad's journey to the Kong Kingdom, and we get some really we get some nice moments we get some nice moments between the three of them on their journey. It's like this one. He's like this moment was like they're looking at this spectacular view of the view, and then Mario's like, "Wow!" And Peach says, I will never stop fighting to protect this from Bowser." You know.
Yeah. And not to mention, while the journey, we actually see some Easter eggs from the canon. Well, from Super Mario 64.
Really, from Mario 64.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep. It's actually that canon that has that canon that actually has the question mark on it.
Oh, the canon with a question mark. You know what? Now I'm thinking about. Maybe once I've done this stream, maybe I should go and play some Mario games. Because I haven't actually played a Mario game in ages.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, and I actually have a whole roster of Mario games in my emulator. So I could just play
Very
it.
cool.
I honestly think it was Mario Party on the Wii last time I played anything. And that was like 2016, 2015.
Well, I've gotten. I'm actually thinking after I'm done with this, I should go Oh man, I haven't touched my Nintendo Switch in months.
Yep, and I think it's about time you actually go get that Nintendo Switch and play these Mario games.
Yes, I think it is. I should go because whenever I get a new Mario game, I play it obsessively until I finish it. I play it.
Yep. And
you know what the very first game I bought for my Switch was?
And that is Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, even I actually thought of getting myself a Nintendo Switch on July. Well, we have to find ways to
But I'm
divert
actually,
the money for the.
but yeah, I'm thinking. I'm not thinking. Once I do this stream, I should go grab my Switch, grab my Nintendo Switch, and then I should play. I should put in the Mario All Stars cartridge and play Mario 64.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And also in the next scene, there's actually a desert scene where strangely the pyramids are upside down and floating.
Okay.
What? Wait, that was in the film.
Yeah, from what I saw.
All right.
Although I actually don't know if that's actually part of a previous Mario game or what. I'm guessing that's actually there. And then in the next scene, we get.
Probably from one of the levels in the games. Because it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So yeah, they're making their way to the Kong Kingdom. They have this whole moment
And
where
not to mention there's.
this is really nice moment with Peach, where
Also, wait, are we gonna talk about that scene where Mario gets kissed by a fish?
oh yeah.
Yep. While they're actually walking in the field of in the bridge with jumping fishes, a fish just come by and perfectly lands on Mario's lips, and then just do the kissing.
It pretty much kisses his whole, not just his lips. It engulfs his whole face. It's hilarious.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah. And also in the next scene, we actually get to see a bunch of Yoshis.
Yoshis. Oh right, yeah, Yoshis. Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of Yoshis while Mario is actually having one of the big fruits for lunch. Yes, I'm guessing these are the fruits that Yoshis do eat, although I don't know what was that fruit called.
Okay, I must have, maybe that part slipped my mind because it's been, because that part went, that's this montage of them traveling. It went by pretty quick. So anyway, the part I wanted to get to was this really nice bit with Peach, where she takes in she uses like one of the fire flower power ups, and she gets this real and her whole dress changes to this real, the red and white dress, and it's she looks, and I think, well, she looks good. She looks even better in that than her regular pink dress.
Well, of course. The red and white.
And also we actually get a bit of get a tiny bit of background on Peach. We actually see how we have this. It's not delved into very much too deeply, but we got this little moment where she's talking to Mario, and she goes into about her past, and like her first memory is arriving in the Mushroom Kingdom as a child.
Okay.
I'm actually guessing that Peach just got lost in the sewer system, and yet she just ended up in the Mushroom Kingdom.
It seems that way, yeah. And Mario even says she's from his world. Which, yeah, she might be. And I gotta say, little kid Peach was adorable.
Yeah,
Little,
yeah, kind of reminds me of someone that I knew.
little. Oh, who?
You know.
Oh.
Yep,
Your little sweet potato.
of course.
Of course.
Eh, well, not really, but also someone else. But
Oh,
anyways,
okay.
Peach is actually kind of adorable as a little girl,
Yeah,
and
she was cute.
the Toads did raise her, and and as time passed on, when she actually matured enough, she was crowned as the ruler.
They made them her. They eventually made her their princess. Yeah.
Which kind of get me curious. I mean, like, how did the Toads ma- manage to run things while they while they did while they didn't have a ruler or monarchy?
That's a thing, isn't it? What did they do? Yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? What did the Toads do? What did they do before Peach came along and eventually and they made her? Who was in charge before Peach?
I had no idea, but
Who was
I'm
in-
guessing Nintendo doesn't bother telling us why.
And you know what? For the sake of the movie, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The movie's there to give us a fun time, not just telling us a story or anything.
No,
I mean, like,
yeah,
I mean, like, you should leave that to Zelda. Well, if it's actually
I've heard.
out.
Actually, I've heard. Oh, one of the trailers that run before that I saw in the film before the film was actually for this new Legend of Zelda game.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, tell the truth. When I said Mario Odyssey was the first game I bought for the Switch, it was actually that's only half true. I actually after I bought this first bought my Switch, I actually bought two games to play on it. The first was Mario Odyssey. The second was Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Okay. I didn't get the Switch. I don't have it.
Oh, shame.
I didn't have the Switch either, but I'm gonna get it on July eventually.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's already midnight over there, right? Or is it 1 o'clock almost?
It's
And
it's coming it's coming up to 1 o'clock here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
and although while Peach is actually talking about her backstory, she did actually said something about that there's a big universe out there.
Does she?
Oh, well, from what I saw, yeah. And she's actually right, because there is a bigger universe out there.
That's right. Oh yes, that's right. Peach says
Oh.
that, and there's like a big universe out there or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
then-
besides from the Mario film being one film from the Nintendo Cinematic Universe,
Right.
Which is
there's actually
yeah. I've actually heard people say that after this movie, the next movie that Nintendo could do is quite possibly Legend of Zelda.
or a Donkey Kong film. I mean,
A
like,
Donkey Kong film. And the stream has just hit 2 hours.
Oh wow! It just did. Yeah.
yeah. And also, not to mention, we'll have Super Mario Galaxy eventually in the future.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I heard someone. I know one thing. I think that would be absolutely awesome if they did. If they would do. If they did eventually did a Smash Brothers movie, that would be incredible.
Yeah. I'm guessing that the Smash Bros film would be like the Avengers.
I think I think that would be their version of the Avengers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like it just literally, and it would just be like literally be like eat your heart out, Marvel.
Yeah, to say at least, who would like to see Link take on Bowser?
Anyway, I think, and you know how these streams go. Let's go. They like to go for like at least 3 hours. I'd like to get through talk about as much of the movie as I can before that 3 hours is up. So,
well, let's get to it.
Yeah. So, where was I? I was up to. Oh yeah, I was up to. Yeah, they were on their journey to the Kong Kingdom. Have this whole thing between this nice moment between Mario and Peach, and then they finally get to the Kong Kingdom and they meet the king. They get in there. They meet the king. They meet the what's his name? Was it Cranky Kong?
Well, yeah.
What's his name? Anyway, they meet him, and he Peach, does her thing. So it's like we need your army to help beat Bowser, and he refuses, and then Mario steps up, and it's like, we're not leaving without your army. And then the king says, I'll give you my army if you defeat my son.
Which we actually know who it is.
And we all know who that son was.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I mean, so it's Donkey Kong. Yeah, and oh man, I love this fight. I love the fight between Mario and Donkey Kong.
Yep, especially not to mention that in the past games they have been rivals before.
Well, yeah. I mean, Donkey Kong was Mario's very first ever enemy in the Donkey Kong game before he got his own game with the first Super Mario Brothers game.
Yep, and not to mention there's Donkey Kong Country. Which is actually a game all about him and also Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kong makes a cameo in this as well.
Mm-hmm. And also when they introduced Donkey Kong, they actually did the Donkey Kong rap.
Yeah. Oh man, Donkey Kong's big entrance was so over the top. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he called Donkey Kong? Such a weird name such a weird name for a big gorilla. And before I go on, I gotta say, Raymond says, "Well, I have to go and head to bed. Take care and see you Saturday." Okay, good night. Have a good night. Guess have a good sleep, Raymond. See you on Saturday.
And
Yeah, yeah. If anyone's watching this, and I don't think anyone is,
I
yeah,
don't think
go
so
over
either.
to head over to Raymond Feliciano's channel, King Dolphin TV, and listen on Saturday night, on this coming Saturday, I should be over there on his channel as on a guest for his stream, just cause. So please go subscribe to King Dolphin TV. Raymond Feliciano is a great guy, and he so deserves it. I hope to see you all over there on Saturday. All right. Well, oh man, 2 hours, over 2 hours, and I think I'm only not even quite, only just about, not even quite halfway through this film yet.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
So
it's not.
anyway,
Admittedly, it's not the longest film in the world. It's only an hour and a half long.
Mm-hmm.
so anyways, now that Donkey Kong just made an entrance, and also both him and Mario preparing to do a fight.
Which, yeah, we get into this whole, Donkey Kong and Mario, they get into this whole, they start fighting, and at first Donkey Kong is absolutely demolishing Mario.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Even when Mario actually uses his power-ups from using the Fire Flower, well, Donkey Kong has extinguished it.
Yeah, he puts out the Fire Flower before Mario can even use it, which is a real shame.
Yeah.
And then the first power up that Mario gets, he gets a mushroom from the power. They actually have the power. They actually have the question mark boxes in this movie throughout the movie.
Or lucky blocks.
And so yeah, he gets he goes for one of these power ups, but he gets a mushroom, and he thinks, okay, oh, you're in for it now, monkey boy, but
Yep.
but the mushroom he gets is the mini mushroom.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of growing bigger, he becomes teeny. He becomes teeny tiny. He becomes mini Mario.
Okay.
Yeah.
The sun finally set. Okay.
Yeah, and not to mention that Donkey Kong over here just did the Seth Rogen laugh.
The Seth Rogen laugh.
Yeah, we were trained. We were trained to think that the Seth Rogen laugh is cringe.
Seth Rogen does the voice, I think.
Yeah, but he ain't doing his job there.
Look, I don't care if Seth Rogen's voicing it, doing the voice, but Donkey Kong's a hilarious character either way.
Always has been. In the video games, he always has been.
Wait, this guy has done Donkey Kong in the games.
No. The character of Donkey Kong in the games has
sorry.
always been hilarious. Sorry.
Okay, right. Sorry, I misunderstood you. Anyway,
I thought that's what I wanted to correct. What I was saying. Be more specific.
anyway, yeah. So Mario, he becomes mini Mario. He gets absolutely absolutely bulldozed, and then he finally goes to get another power up, and this time he gets the cat power up. So we see him in the cat suit from Super Mario 3D World, and that was great.
Yep.
That was really good.
Yep, the kitty suit. Yep, the kitty suit. and yet, I actually did like Mario in the yellow kitty suit.
Yeah. And then he actually acts like a cat for a moment, and the whole crowd goes, "Aww."
Yep.
He's like, he's adorable, and even the king is like, "Oh, he's adorable," and Peach is like, "Yeah, he is." Until
one blonde monkey in the contest complained about it. Well, I think Dan knows who I'm talking about.
Nope. I stopped at Mario 3, and I played Mario Party a few times on the Wii. That's it.
Those are the only Mario games you've played.
Well, 1, 2, and 3.
The original, okay.
And then a few times in Mario Party. That's it.
Oh, right.
But anyways, now that Mario has actually defeated Seth Rogen with the cat suit.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
No, I'm not.
What?
Just fair warning on that, Doc.
Yeah. What?
You cannot be serious.
No, I'm not. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. Just fair warning, okay?
Oh,
I
don't want to.
Oh, for the love of God!
For the false flags, you know what I mean? I don't want you. You know what I mean?
For God. What?
I know, but yeah, just fair warning on that one. Okay. I know. Neither do
Oh
I.
my God!
I don't see either, but just in case.
That
okay?
is so stupid.
Hello. Yeah, I know it is too. But yeah, just in case, okay?
Yeah, I think I saw it, and I'm not going to say it.
Yeah.
Monkey.
A monkey.
Sorry. Fuck you, YouTube. God.
See, that word you can get away with. Because we're more than 30 seconds in the video. Seriously, you have to be at least 30 seconds into the video before you can say that word. Before you can say fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Because if you hover over a video in the on the YouTube screen, it'll play the first 30 seconds. So a kid can just walk up and just watch it. It'll show the captions.
You can't.
So
wait. You can't
say within the first 30 seconds.
You can't say within the first 30 seconds.
Right. Yep.
Bloody hell.
Oh yeah. Just fair warning on that, okay, dog?
So, about the review.
Yes, sorry.
Okay, let me just regather myself.
So when Mario defeats when Mario defeats Donkey Kong with the cat suit, that kind of symbolizes how we, the counterculture, can defeat the counterculture.
Hmm.
And instead of having Donkey Kong dropped into the water, Mario came in to save him.
I thought. Wait. Wait, are you talking about during the fight, or I thought that happened later?
Well, that just happened after the fight when Donkey Kong defeated.
Yeah, I mean that was anyway. Yeah, that was. It was really good. It was really cool the way Mario beats Donkey Kong once he gets the cat power up.
Or how Chris Pratt beats Seth Rogen.
Yeah, I know. We were saying about that earlier.
So, anyways, now with Donkey Kong defeated, Cranky Kong, well, true to his word, agreed to give Peach the Kong army.
Yeah, and then let's see. And then they have this I guess strategy meeting about how they about intercepting Bowser's army before he gets to the Mushroom Kingdom, and then we get to definitely one of my favorite moments in the movie. They make a huge reference to Mario Kart.
Yep,
Okay.
and I'm talking about Dow.
Because I mean, when they're about to get the army ready to go, the king goes ahead and said, "We need carts." and oh, Rod Thunderheart's back. Hey, Rod. Yes, I'm still going.
Like the song said, still crazy after all these years.
Plenty. I'm gonna get through this film if it kills me. Anyway, this is easily one of my favorite moments in the film because the one thing I haven't really talked much about is the soundtrack in this movie. There's loads of good songs in this film.
Okay.
And when I say and I don't mean original soundtrack, I mean actual, because there's songs like when they first get to the Kong Kingdom, they actually go for a really wild ride through it, through on this cart, and they play this and they play the song "Take on Me." Over that.
Oh, yes, Aha.
Which is
Aha did it, yeah. Take on me.
Take on me. That's the song, yeah.
Have you ever seen the video?
I've seen it, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, I've also seen the video.
Yeah. Welcome to my childhood. Yeah.
Oh, Rod says he can pop in for a bit. Okay, yeah, come and join us, Rod.
Yeah, I was a teenager back then.
Yep.
Back-
We
back
have
up.
cookies. Also KFC.
And SpaghettiOs. And SpaghettiOs. And chips. But yes, we have no bananas or diet AW. Yes, we have no bananas.
Wait.
We're talking about the movie.
What do you mean, what?
This last movie. It's out right now.
What do
Sorry.
you mean, what Super Mario? We're talking about the movie. This whole thing's about the movie, Rod.
Yeah.
Yes, this latest movie with Chris Pratt.
Because I went to see it. I went to the cinema to see it today, or technically yesterday, but for me now, because it's now past midnight here.
So,
anyway, back to the whole thing with the carts. They're actually built. They go for this whole another montage, and they're building the carts. Like from the Mario Kart games.
Yep.
And Mario actually builds the cart. Pretty sure I've never actually played Mario Kart, but I think it is the cart he drives in the actual Mario Kart games.
Okay, nice.
And what really did it for me was that the song they played over this is one of my favorite songs of all time.
Which is
Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
Awesome video. Awesome video too. Awesome, good song. Awesome video. Da 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 da. Thunder. Yeah.
Thunder. Yeah.
Thunder. Yeah.
That's one of my absolute favorite songs ever. I freaking love. That got me so pumped when that song started playing. And it was over this montage of building these incredible Mario Karts from the game.
Nice.
Yeah, and they get to customize their own carts, which I kind of wonder if this is actually possible in the other Mario Kart games.
I never did the actual Mario Kart. I did race. You can race Mario Karts in Mario Karting.
So after they've done that, they built their carts, and then they drive off to they all drive off this big convoy of carts, and then they and it's a really great scene. And then we have this kind of cute, kind of awkward moment between. We see Peach in this biker girl outfit, and I think she looked good in it.
Okay.
And then they're all driving along this big convoy of carts, and then what now?
Not me.
Oh, it's. Oh, I'm sure she. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she would. But anyways.
Anyway, yeah. And then we have this fun moment between I think Mario and Peach are having this. You could almost call it a semi-romantic talk, and then Donkey Kong drives up and he's like, dude, is that you flirting? That is really embarrassing. Is that you that was funny. And then something really awesome. Another really awesome moment happens where they're coming up. It seems like they're coming up to the end of the road, and there's this ramp in front of them, and then Mario's like, guys, we're coming to a dead end, and then the king goes like, you better buckle up, and then they charge up this ramp. They do this big jump through the air, and then they land, on the Rainbow Road.
Yeah, the Rainbow Road level from the Mario game, the
Yeah.
Mario Kart games.
That's also in Mario Party when you're racing. Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, that's a big part of those games, the Rainbow Road. So yeah, they're all driving along this rainbow. It's so cool. And then as they're driving along, they get instead of them ambushing Bowser's army, it's actually Bowser's army that ambushes them.
The roles are reversed.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is real. So it gets pretty crazy. It gets pretty crazy after that, and then basically the whole thing goes wrong. Mario ends up falling off the Rainbow Road, and then, well, actually, both him and Donkey Kong end up falling off, and then the rest of the army get Peach and the others all get captured.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, no. Wait, actually, no. They don't get wait, no, that's wrong. They don't get captured. They're forced to retreat back to the Mushroom Kingdom.
Okay.
They're forced to retreat. And well, they think they've lost Mario, and then after that, Mario and Donkey Kong end up falling, and then they fall into the sea, and then Mario saves Donkey Kong, and he can't believe he did it.
Yeah.
Hey, Rod Thunderheart, where are you? I thought you were gonna come up and join us.
Come on, man.
But anyways.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Aha.
Hey, Rod.
Well, you called.
Glad you could join us.
Yeah. Yep. I'm here. You estoy aquí.
Glad to have you.
Ah.
So,
Thanks,
Yeah.
so now that you're here, Doomcock's stream actually did happen.
Yeah, actually, funnily enough, it came up, at least for me, it came back on 420 on 420.
Ha.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm Mountain Standard Time, and I think he's like Texas time, which is like Central, so...
Yeah, Texas
Yeah.
Central, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on Pacific time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he actually helped. I kept telling him, I kept saying, hey, I could be on in like 15, 20 minutes, you know. And then, of course, when I get the truck back to the yard, whenever we truckers get back to the yard, in order to prevent us from being burned out, you know, the mechanic usually post trips our vehicles so that we don't have to. I mean, because as drivers, we're usually already suffering from road burnout and end of the day itis kind of thing. So, like I said, the mechanic usually does. But here he is, busy, the power trail the plug for the trailer lights on the truck in front of me, and I'm just kind of like, son of a, and and it took like an extra 10 minutes. I'm just like, son of a.
Yeah, Rod. It's funny you mentioned itis. We used to call it anal glaucoma from where I used to be. We used to work a lot. It's you can't see your ass. You can't see your ass doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Anal glaucoma. You can't see your ass doing it.
But yeah, no. Anyway, like I said, it just extended. And finally, I didn't even bother writing up my time sheet or nothing. I'm just like, screw it, I can do it tomorrow. And then like I just grabbed all my stuff, parked the truck, and then like I ran back to the car, and then threw all my stuff in, and like and then it's a little bit my right rear tire was a little bit low, and I'm just like, son of a. So I have a tire pump I have with me, so I just plugged it in, and then turned it on, and and that took another 2 minutes. But then finally, okay, fine, that's it. Immediately I logged on and and then it turned out Doomcock was waiting for me. He said he extended the stream just like a few more minutes, and then I finally did pop on, and he's like, yes, and then and I was able to have a few minutes chat with him and everybody, and
okay,
and then but then he did have to go. By that time, he was pretty hungry and feeling a mite peckish.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame I had to miss out on that because of doing this. I mean, the reason I'm here doing this is because I thought his stream wasn't happening because he was having because of his internet problems. I thought he'd rescheduled it. He'd rescheduled it next week, and then and now he's done it anyway.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I mean, I was actually going to come on yours, and all of a sudden, hey, wait a minute, what? He's back on? Holy shit! And then I just sort of put my finger on the time bar and then rewound. It's like, oh crap, he's only been on for 8 minutes. Sweet.
Yeah.
Quickly ran back to you and then hey man, he's running. But he did have it was only about an hour and 45, I think it was. Which if you know from his from his member Arts Villain streams, he usually has them about minimum 2 hours,
Yeah,
two and a
2
half,
hours. Two and something hours. Yeah.
Yeah. But I told him, if you probably haven't, I don't know if you've seen on my Twitter and everything, but a couple weeks ago, I got on Good Friday, I went and my brother Donnie and we went to see my sister, Sarah's sister. She played a valet in a local wrestling promotion, and
really?
being
nice.
And being a former wrestler myself, I'm like, I mean, nobody questions me. I just walk backstage. I mean, usually there's sort of guys guarding the door to make sure that regular fans can't get back. But then also I just walk in. They're kind of it's kind of right this way, Mr. Thunderheart. And and I hadn't seen the promoter for a few years, but then as soon as he saw me, he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Hey," a guy by the name of Sean Dunster, but his wrestling name is Massive Damage.
Massive Damage! Wow.
Yeah. He's a pretty big dude. But I went back and chatted with everybody, and then I talked to my sister, and then I had met some of the new talent that they had. By the way, the promotion is called Monster Pro Wrestling.
Right.
And then I chatted to everybody up, and I was like, okay, anyway, I'm gonna go back and enjoy the show. So I went back out and sat down with my brother because obviously he can't get backstage because he's not a former wrestler, and and I don't want to ignore him either. So anyway, we were there, and I'm just watching my sister, when she came out as a valet, and I looked around, and I'm just kind of like, hell yeah, I want to do this again. Yeah, you know what? And it's really honest. And I kept thinking to myself, I always kept thinking to myself, I left wrestling never really actually having gotten the Thunder Bomb recorded. Which is a power bomb with splits. I don't know if you know what like how Jean-Claude Van Damme can do the splits. A power bomb is basically like lift the guy forward in front of you and then slam him down on his back. But then that guy would drop down and do the splits at the same time.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Dal, shall we get to the Mario film review?
Oh yeah, yeah. I would like to. I'd quite like to get. I'd like to just talk about the rest of the film before the stream's over.
Sorry.
So,
I just want to say, but
I mean, I think I'm pretty much I'm a good chunk of the way through it at this point.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Let's see.
Sorry, don't
what
let
happened?
me.
Right. So anyway, what happened next? I think what happened next was after Mario saves Donkey Kong. This deep at the bottom of the sea, we see this huge sea monster, whatever that was, and it just it literally lunges up out of the sea and then swallows both of them whole. So they're stuck. So now they're stuck inside this thing. Stuck inside this thing, like Geppetto inside Monstro.
Okay.
And then what happened then? And then after that, we cut back to the Mushroom Kingdom, Peach is telling everyone the bad news about what happened with Bowser's army and how they lost Mario, but she's not giving up. She's gonna do what she has to do to defend her kingdom.
Yep.
So Bowser and his army arrive, and she faces him head on, and we have the whole awkward moment where he proposes to her after saying about I stole the superstar not for me, I stole it for us. Will you marry me? But of course, she refuses, and first, and then as the general torture Toad. He says, "No, please don't hurt my toes." And then she seemingly agrees to marry him as long as he won't hurt her people, and then he goes. So she goes off with him. Cutting back to Mario and Donkey Kong stuck inside this giant sea beast. So basically basically Mario and Donkey Kong, they're just arguing with each other. And then we have this. I thought it was a funny moment when they start getting blown about by this big gust of seemingly wind or something, and then we cut outside to the creature, to the beast, and it burps. It was just letting out a burp, and it was letting out a burp.
So I hear tell that Seth Rogen isn't quite Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, meaning that he held in all his stoner voice.
Yeah, see, yeah, there was nothing. There were no particularly weird lines or anything in this performance.
Right.
He was actually he portrayed Donkey Kong pretty well.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Well, Seth, thumbs up.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, and
mind you,
also there's actually this moment where both Donkey Kong and Mario had argued and also tell about their stories about with their fathers.
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me of that. Yeah, they actually have a very small bonding moment where they actually think both like Donkey Kong says there's better than thinking says like something like better than your dad thinking you're a joke, and then Mario's like, my dad thinks I'm a joke too.
I know you're a little stunned, dude, but listen, I really got to get some shut eye. I've been up since 3 o'clock. I've been up since right before 3 this morning, and it's 8:30 now.
holy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
So, yeah,
all right. You have to go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, dude. Later, boys.
No,
Hey, Rob.
it's fine, Dan. I'll wish you good. Have a good night. I'll see you next time.
Dan, good
course.
night. I'll
Last
see
but not
you
least,
tomorrow,
later,
then.
later,
See you later,
Dad.
bud.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bye.
See you, Dan. Bye.
See ya. Yeah.
And then there were three.
Yeah, both Donkey Kong and Mario had a bonding moment. As until when Donkey Kong actually said, "What? Yeah."
Ugh, I'm getting tired myself. Anyway, I better get through this. Better get through this review as quick as I can because.
All right.
So what happened? What happened next after that? I know. I mean, somehow they get out of the sea monster.
Well,
But there was this thing where they. It turns out the beast also swallowed one of the carts, and then they use like this. They use one of the like this rocket booster from it to bust out.
yep, they just used a rocket booster that got out, and it actually smoked the giant eel's mouth, and also decided to spit it out.
So yeah, that's what that they get out of there, and then back with Bowser, and he's arrived in the Mushroom Kingdom, and he's preparing for his wedding to Peach, and then we see Peach in her wedding dress, and Toad comes along, and he gives her the bouquet of flowers, and it's like, and it's made clear that it's not, there's something about this bouquet that's gonna help Peach. So they've got a plan go in motion, and then Peach heads up. She heads out to one thing I didn't mention was like it turns out Bowser's going to quote unquote sacrifice his prisoners to Peach as a wedding gift by Oh no, we lost
Love.
Rod. We lost
No.
Rod. What happened? Rod, where'd you go?
Don't know, but to say at least, love does do straight. Love does drive people crazy.
Oh, man, what happened to Rod?
Don't know, but also. But I could say Cadence does even drive anyone crazy.
Anyway, look, this shouldn't take too much longer because we're almost at the end of the movie now with this. What happened? So what happened then? Oh yeah. There's this whole thing between where he starts lowering Luigi and the other prisoners into the down into the lava, and he's starting the ceremony, and then Peach out of nowhere just basically goes no, and then she punches the lights out of the general. She literally just go wham right into his face, and then she reveals she's got an ice flower in her bouquet, and she powers up with it and starts spraying ice everywhere. And so she freezes Bowser. She stops the winch from lowering the prisoners into the lava. She starts fighting off and she's leaping all around and fighting, and then but of course it doesn't last very long. She gets you're
she
back.
Gets blown up by. Well, she gets blown up by King Bomba.
What is that? What? Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, that's that big bomb thing. He gets his fuse, and he literally blows up, and that's what takes out Peach, and then the ice around the winch breaks. He gets lowered. Luigi is about to become he's about to be melted in lava, and then we finally we see Mario and Donkey Kong make it to the kingdom, and then they go for this whole montage of like running along the platforming for the games, which is really cool to see. And then Mario gets the flying raccoon, gets the stripy brown leaf.
The Tanuki suit?
Yeah, that. And so he gets the ability to fly, and well, just as Luigi's about to get fried, Mario saves him. Mario saves Luigi. It's like, yay! and they're about to, and it's like, yay, he saved him. They're back together.
Yep, they actually did. They actually did save them. While Peach and Bowser just had a cuddle, and suddenly Bowser, in his rage,
and then they finally. So he sees Luigi. They reunite with Peach, and then Bowser eyes snap open in the eyes, and he sees
in
Mario
his
with Peach
infernal rage,
he explodes with rage.
Damn, that's some anger problems there. And yet, he was actually so angry that he actually decided to torch Earth with the Mushroom Kingdom using a bullet bill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he gets so angry at seeing Mario and talking with Peach that he just go ahead. He just decided to go ahead and launch this big. What are they called? What are those rocket
A bullet
things?
bill.
Bullet bill. He launched this giant bullet bill to wipe out the Mushroom Kingdom right then and there.
Yeah, and when Mario goes and stop the bullet bill, and also punch its eye out.
He punches it in the eye to send it off course.
Yeah, and yet the bullet bill just got angry and chases Mario anyway.
Instead of going out to just raining down, going down and hitting blowing up the Mushroom Kingdom, it just chases Mario.
Yeah.
And then probably the wildest part of the movie. But this film isn't wild enough. It gets even wilder when he sees the travel pipe, and he treats it to go in there, and then it explodes, and well, things get super weird when the pipe goes ballistic. The warp pipe goes ballistic.
The warp pipe, more like the warp pipe has imploded.
Yeah. And it pulls Mario and everyone else through into his world.
And yet he just ended up in his original world.
End up in Brooklyn.
Yeah, where everything is fine.
And then so Mario ends up back there first, gets there first, and then everyone else gets pulled through, and he runs into that guy who was bullying him, and then boom.
Well, his former boss.
Oh yes, right, whatever.
And yet Bowser has arrived.
Bowser has been pulled through as well, and then we get now we're at the final big showdown, big fight with Bowser at the end, and then we have this funny moment where it's odd moment where Mario is he's just hiding from Bowser, and he's all,
and also not to mention that when Bowser arrived, he actually decided, well, still in his anger, decided to have his troops attack Earth as well.
Yeah.
And then one of Mario's allies decided to go at him.
And it doesn't go well.
Yeah, even when Donkey Kong, being the strongest character in the bunch, couldn't defeat him.
Oh, speaking of Donkey Kong, I just remember this is moment where he goes into a rant about I am more than just a guy who smashes stuff.
that tirade. But I'm guessing we're past that. Plus, we're actually almost there to 3 hours.
We're we've only got 5 minutes left at this point. So I've got to wrap up this review. And then what happens next?
When Mario was hiding on the pizza place while being wrecked, we actually got this inspirational moment where Mario saw
Oh yeah,
saw his own ad.
he saw his commercial. Yeah, just about, and then it's like save Brooklyn, and then he's like, and then he gets up and he goes, "Let's go."
Yeah. And so while Mario's out on the battlefield, he actually saw the star.
Yeah. It turns when weirdly and conveniently enough, when Bowser's can you call it a ship was pulled through into the human world, what came flying through the air and landed in the middle of the street? The superstar.
Yep, and when he tries to get it, and Bowser tries to roast Mario with his fire breath.
Yeah, that's right. He tries to roast Mario, and then who comes along to save Mario? Luigi.
Yep.
So
Just
so
like
that
what
was,
happened with
so that was great. That was great at the end. That Luigi gets his moment to shine as well as Mario. That was great.
Yep. And once both of them got the star, they became invincible, and yet they just fought through.
Yeah,
They just
that
fought
was
through
so-
Bowser's army.
That was such a great moment. I mean, I knew Mario was going to save the day, but I didn't realize that it wasn't just him. It was going to be him and Luigi together saving the day.
Yep.
So they both gained the power of the. After they both gained the power of the superstar, and it is awesome.
And what's better is that they just put up a soundtrack where the soundtrack is all about the superstar themed.
Was it? Oh yeah, right. I guess that must have been it. Okay, so we get some really cool moments like from like the cover art. We see them like doing these poses from the cover arts of some of the games and things, and they both got the power of the superstar, oh man, they really let Bowser have it. It is so good.
Yeah, Bowser, while being the most strongest character, couldn't defeat Mario and Luigi because they're having the superstar.
Exactly. They're literally invincible now.
Yeah, and what's even better is that Mario and Luigi has skadooshed Bowser to oblivion.
It was so good. And then once they've finally beaten Bowser, he's like, I'm sorry. He tries to appeal to Peach. He's like, give me another chance. And it's like, nope. And then and then they shove a mini mushroom in his mouth.
Yep, and yet he became Mini Bowser.
Mini Bowser. and then they put him in a jar.
Yep.
So and
Sounds
then
like an awesome movie. Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off.
And then after that, big celebration all around, big cheers. Everyone's coming out to congratulate him, and his Mario and Luigi's parents show up, and their dad's just like those are my boys.
Yep, and like they say, and like what the brothers say, they saved Brooklyn.
They saved Brooklyn, yeah.
Yep. And as time passes on,
And then And then they cut away, to a little bit later. Mario wakes up in bed, and if you think, oh, this must be back in his room in their old apartment with his family, but no, it's actually him and Luigi in they've got their own home in the Mushroom Kingdom now.
Yep. And I'm actually guessing during that time skip, Mario has shown the ropes to his brother on how to survive the Mushroom Kingdom and also this world.
Yeah, they've officially embraced life in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get this, and then we get this nice little montage, and we get the classic music from the games, like that music.
Yeah, that actually puts a smile on my potatoes' faces.
Aw, I'm sure it does.
Yep.
Good.
And we get two post credit scenes. Well, a mid credit scene and an end credit scene.
So yeah, you. Oh, now you show up. Now you show up. You overgrown potato.
Yeah. So where are you, you little Sith spud?
If you wanted to come on, Reverend Potato, you're a bit late because I was about to wrap things. I was getting close to wrapping things up because I've just hit this stream has just hit 3 hours, and I was getting almost to the end of the review.
Yeah, and about the post credit scenes.
Yeah. We have this whole thing of like everything's great in the Mushroom Kingdom now, and everyone's happy, and then the credits roll, and then we have this really funny mid-credit sequence with Bowser. We see Bowser singing again, like a reprise of his Peach song.
Yep, and yet how he swore revenge on Mario. And when he's singing, the Toad guards came in and told him to shut up.
Yeah. He's singing this song on his piano, and then he was like, "Hey, be quiet!" You see telling him to shut. The guy's telling him to shut up, and then we see him in his little in his cage, and he's got this really tiny squeaky voice. Do you know who I am? I'm Bow.
Yeah, that's just hilarious.
That was so funny.
Yeah, and as for the end credits scene,
and then we have the credits. Unlike everyone else in the studio, in the screen, everyone else in the cinema, actually there weren't that many people in the cinema. There was like only like 2 or 3 other people came in besides me for this showing.
Yeah. So when the end credits rolled, funny
story. I walked into the screen. I was like, and there was no one else in there. I was like, oh wow, I've got the place to myself.
Yeah.
I love that one.
That actually happens with me and my mother when we went to see the Spanish dub of the Mario film.
Spanish dub.
Well, to say at least the theaters did actually play Spanish dubs of films.
Really?
Of films, and I actually thought of taking my mother to see the Spanish dub since she's actually a one person who fully understands Spanish.
Well, that's cool. But
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we have one last. After I stayed in the cinema to the end of the credits because I've been having I was in such a good mood, and I was having such a I had such fun. I was having so much fun. I didn't want to leave yet. So in fact, you know, where I was sat, I was, like I said, I was sitting in the top row, right at the back, right at the back, and the little window where the movie's projected from was right over my head, which means I could literally reach my arm up and my hand and the shadow of my hand would be on the screen.
Yeah. So, anyways, when there was a post credit scene, it actually shows a deserted tunnel in the sewer system, and when the camera zooms into it,
You see, yeah. Let me do it. We come back to the into the sewer system underneath Brooklyn again, in Brooklyn in this end credit scene, and we see a white egg with green spots, and
yep,
and any Mario fan would know what that means. Yoshi. They were
yep,
teasing
and
Yoshi at the end.
yep, and when the egg crack, and when the egg begins to the screen goes black, and all we actually hear is Yoshi saying his one-liner.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And although I actually would have actually thought that I have a proposal for an end credit scene where Miyamoto himself was inserted in the film and spoke with Mario about a Smash Bros. Initiative. Kind of like the idea from the end credit scene from Iron Man.
Oh, that would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah, that's basically the plot of the whole plot of the movie, and I mean, there's probably a few little things I missed, but oh well. But anyway, because I kind of forgot about them. But anyway, I need to. That's basically the general plot, but my final thoughts are, yeah, this was it's a really good, really well made, really fun movie. It's definitely a movie for Mario fans and even
the family.
Even if you're not a Mario fan, families can go and see this movie with their kids. Little kids will enjoy it.
Yeah, I actually took my family to see it.
Nice.
Oh, you did, Moses.
I'm a casual fan, and I understand all the references.
And then there's there's the references to the games in it. There's the music, all the popular songs in it. There's the original music soundtrack, which is based off music from the games. It's like this movie is just it's Super Mario brother. It's Super Mario in a nutshell. This movie. It just works. And,
sounds like it.
I mean, there are a few. If there's any criticisms I really have, hang on. Yeah, I know, Moises. You told me that on Discord before.
Yeah.
And anyway, yeah. Well, it's a pretty solid family movie. So I could recommend this movie to just about anyone.
That's awesome.
I would definitely give it. I would give it a 9 out of 10.
That's wow.
Yeah, I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
I mean, there's
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, if there's any criticisms I have with it, they're only minor, very small, minor criticisms. This is, I don't know how you feel about this, but in this movie, there are a lot of slow motion shots.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Yeah,
at least
and
it,
I
Yeah,
was
but
like,
it's
but at least
computer
it isn't.
animated still.
But at least it isn't the stop motion we had on 80s films.
Yeah.
look, this it's just it's just like throughout this movie there was a slow motion. You get a slow motion shot, then another slow motion shot, and at one point I was actually like, I actually got a little annoyed. I was like, okay, enough slow motion shots. So yeah, if there's anything I'd criticize about it, it's definitely that. But otherwise, there's not much else. I don't think there's not much else to criticize.
And although the story for the film is kind of lacking, but it's actually there for fun.
Right? Yeah. The
Well, it's
plot's
based on a
very
video game. What would I mean, like, and it sounds like it's very loyal and like, especially a lot of like Easter eggs, and like I'm excited to see it next weekend.
it's definitely respectful of the source materials. Like, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
and you want to
yes,
hear something?
and yes, the plot is not. The plot is very simple and very straightforward, but hey, again, like you said, it's a film based on a video game. From a video game,
It's
what do
there
you
for
expect?
fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and although not to mention that Illumination before Nintendo's intervention planned to have Peach go full girl boss.
Oh yeah, that's what I've heard too. If Nintendo hadn't stepped in, the whole thing with the whole thing with Peach would have been a lot worse.
Yeah, and also the Mario film would have been another battlefield of the culture war.
Yeah, it would have been a total bait and switch again. Peach should have just done everything by herself, and Mario would have been completely outshadowed by her.
Yeah, and then Illumination would have had losing a lot of faith
In game movies.
Yeah.
Video game movies, yeah.
But again, the way the movie was done, the way the final movie was done, yes, Peach does have moments like that, but in the context of the film, they work. And in the end, who saves the day in the end? Mario and Luigi, not Peach.
Yeah. Although Peach does actually have her own game, so
Does,
whether we can get that in the future.
But yeah, if you want, exactly. If Peach had her own game, if you want to give her her own movie, fine, go ahead and do it.
Yeah, but don't even put too much girl boss into it.
Yeah, at least make her likable.
Oh yeah, and with the Mario film being good, and also get a lot of money from families and also kids, and also inspired one kid to go into gaming with Nintendo.
True. Yeah. This film will be big business for Nintendo. For sure.
Yeah, and also not to mention a big money maker. Not only that, although Nintendo tried to attempt to go into the big screen with their Mario film years ago, but then failed.
Yeah, because
Well, they made the mistake, and like it's nice that they learned from it. And
yeah, but now that they've actually got a second chance when they intervene on Illumination, they now have a strong chance at making money in the movie industry, let alone turn the tables of the culture war.
Yeah, how much of this How much has this movie made so far? Like over 700 million.
Yeah, about
Over,
that. Yeah.
over. I mean, last I heard, it was like approaching like over $700 million worldwide.
Yeah, and also it did not release in Japan or
Oh
South
yeah,
Korea.
that's right.
just yet.
It's not out in Japan yet or South Korea. Once it releases in Japan,
Oh yeah,
boom.
that's where. Oh, you're
Yeah.
1 billion easy.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll
Then,
if you think it's successful now, once it releases in Japan, it will skyrocket.
yeah. Once it released Japan, then
Yeah.
it's kind of like Mario punching the big POW box.
Yeah, catching the mushroom, and then all of a sudden, like, you know,
Well, not the lucky block, but also the POW box, the POW
okay,
box.
Yeah, they ching, 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 ching.
Yep.
Oh, the the power box, right? When
The money. Nice one.
Yep. Mario would be hitting the POW box on those leftists.
Yeah, okay.
Especially not only that, but that'll actually give Nintendo the green light to do an NCU.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that's already happening.
Oh yeah.
And rightfully so. I encourage it. It should happen.
Yeah, deservedly
Yep.
so.
Yep, superhero films are a thing of the past. What's actually now the future is gaming films.
The next big thing is video game films. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward for a Command and Conquer film.
Yeah.
And also a Half-Life film.
I'd like to see a Metroid film.
Yeah. Which I could say that Samus could be real, so we could see Samus's body in the big screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, who would like to see Samus take on Bowser in a future Smash Bros. Film?
That'd be cool. That'd be very cool.
Oh man, if they do that in a Smash Bros. Movie, that would be so awesome. Yeah.
Yep, real awesome.
Well, listen, guys, I already see too. It's like 3:20, and I actually want to get supper now since I got home.
Well,
I've been home for a while.
Rod. I think at this point, it's probably about time I wrapped up the stream, anyways. So.
Yeah, we could talk about it later once we've actually rest up. As for me, I'm actually still awake.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go blaze some 420 on 420.
I mean, don't forget, it's gone 2 a.m. here where I am.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you guys are, man, two sticks lifting your eyelids open.
Yeah, I did recall.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. After I got home from going to see the film, I took a nap. So, because I was very tired after I got back.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but hey, it's a shame, but like, hey, I'll try to keep on top of your next stream, Alec, because I've been catching up on Clarkson's Farm season 2.
Oh, great! I need to check out Clarkson's Farm.
Okay, no, season 2 is like, wow, they elevate it. I'm just gonna want to spoil, so. But it was awesome talking to you guys, and listen, like I said, I'm gonna run off and grab some supper, and plus the playoffs are on too, hockey. So, like, as a Canadian, I'm contractually obligated to watch the playoffs. So.
Right. Okay. All right. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Rod.
You bet, man.
It's been great. It's been great having you.
But yeah, have a good one, guys. See you both later.
See you, Rod. Have a good night. Have a good night.
Thanks. You too.
Night.
See ya.
And then there were two.
Yep.
Well, anyway, Moise, and I think it is time to wrap the stream up here. So I'm gonna do my little outro and then end things here. So this has been what? Sorry.
And I do recall that after doing this stream, you would immediately go on your Nintendo Switch and also play Mario films. I play Mario games immediately.
I did say that. Yeah, I did say I was gonna probably go and grab my Nintendo Switch and then play some Mario because it's been ages.
And I did leave something on the chat.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Right. Yeah, they would have.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, now with that over, you want to do the honors?
I will do. Yes, just let me do what I need to do. Okay, let me do the thing. Okay. Well, thank you everybody who turned up tonight. Hakeem, I don't know where you end up. Rod Thunderheart, thank you very much. BK Dan, who was on the panel earlier. Okay, where did you go, Hakeem? You just disappeared. Jedi Bill, who popped in for a bit earlier. Raymond Feliciano, from King Dolphin TV, who came in. Thank you very much for coming in as well. And you stupid Sif potato.
Sif Spud.
Sif Spud. I like that. I like that. Yeah, so that's everybody who came in for tonight, and this has been my review of the Super Mario Brothers movie, which I thoroughly recommend you. Anyone who's not seen it, go and see this movie. Let's not just
recommend it.
Let's not just get this movie to a billion. Let's get it. Let's make it skyrocket to new heights.
Yep, and if that don't work, make sure to buy it on Blu-ray or DVD or digital or whatever platform you have when it's out on home entertainment.
Absolutely, go and even once this movie's not done in the cinemas, go and get it wherever you want, wherever you can get it.
When it's out.
Yeah, go get it when it's out on physical media or on digital, wherever. Just keep supporting this movie.
Yep, a whole lot until Nintendo gave us an NCU.
Because supporting this movie, it only hails in a new probably a new era for movies, but also it sticks. It's really helps stick it to Disney.
Yep, and also eventually get our gaming films.
But I do
want to see some films.
But anyway. This has been once again. Thank you very much, everybody who showed up tonight. This has been a pretty good stream, and I will hope to see you all for my next one. So, from the surface of Skaro, this is Dalek 451 signing off. I will see you all. Oh, wait a minute. Hello, Captain Finity.
You're late.
I'm sorry, Captain. You're very late. I'm literally about to wrap up. So So I'm afraid you're gonna have to miss out on coming up here. So I'm gonna, but seriously, I'm gonna end things now. So again, let's try this again. From the Surface of Skaro, this is Dalek451 signing off. I will see you all next time. Have a very good night and a very good weekend, everybody. So I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody.
Well, see you later. Well, see you later, everyone.
Remember, writer's block 100% cured. A wizard is never late, losers. Well, whatever.
Well,
Good night.
into the green pipe you go.
Yeah, into the green pipe. Good night, everybody.